be replaced by Lenny Johnrose. The two flank men really did a splendid job for Blackburn and must be vying for man of the match for work rate alone. Sellers and Gale.
Gale has done a great job, and he's moved Barnes from the left wing, which again I believe is a bad move for Liverpool. But it was mainly down to Gale getting after Barnes. It's made him do that.
Well won by May from Rush. Way by Shepstone. Back by Mulvey. Barnes. And a foul on the far side as Burrows goes down, and the referee is going to want to speak to somebody here.
He could go off, Jim, as well. Reid has had a go at Burrows off the ball. Yeah, he's got a chance. The way the referee's gone, I think he'd rather send him off and book them. Consider himself lucky. And that was a worse foul than Moran's or Hussein's. It was much more vicious. That was a violent foul, whereas the others were only obstruction.
So Reid's in the book. Burrows. Duxbury made the challenge that time. What an atmosphere here at Blackburn. Mulvey viciously in swinging. Mims only palms at it, and it's knocked away by John Miller. This is an evening they'll remember in these parts for a long, long time. And Garner, that serves a purpose. At least it gets it away. It changes the play around for a bit, and Liverpool have to start it all over again. There's no doubt that Blackburn are now under the cosh. Burrows. And a good challenge again to stop Ronnie Rosenthal by Mark Atkins. And a corner again for Liverpool.
Good thing in Blackburn's favour, Jim, is that when you're so much under the cosh, it means you've got a lot of players back and everybody's defending. You're not going to get caught making passes up the field and putting players out of it. It's desperation stuff now for Blackburn. Get it away at all costs. And for Liverpool, they need a little break. They need to get a little nick on. Goalkeeper make a mistake. Somebody get a little toe pokey goal. And the most likely to do that is Rush.
In it goes. Rush is ambling and will look for it again, isn't he always? But a throw in for Jan Mulvey. Now, can Barnes produce that one spark? But there's no doubt the talent he has. But if ever it was needed, it's needed now. The cup favourites in trouble. And it's another corner. Knife-edge stuff that he would park in Blackpool.
Corner kicks haven't been good. Mulvey's got to give it more air and get it to the far post in that wind. He's got to hang it up a little bit more.
This he does, this time. He breaks out to Nicky Reid, the skipper of Blackburn, who finds touch almost rugby style. But rugby style will do.
Any style will do at the moment. I mean, Blackburn are hanging on desperately, but they have got a lot of players back. They've got their 10 players inside their own half. And no matter how good a team is playing against you, they have to break that down, and they need a break to do it.
The whole game now being played by Bruce Grovelar in the Blackburn half of the field as Houghton sets it up for Rosenthal, and out breaks Frank Stapleton. Terrific play again by Stapleton, the old experience. A long career in football for Frank Stapleton, but he seldom had a better match than this one. Played marvellously well for Blackburn. McMahon back to Mulvey. Mulvey to Nicol. Nicol, Mims has committed himself, and what a commitment. It was vital. Only a goalkeeper who plays with a bit of confidence can do that. If he just stepped back there and was hesitant at all, he could have played them into trouble. Tactically, a great performance by Blackburn, and in the matter of personal play and teamwork, excellent too. Nobody can take that away from them. They played really well, but it's not over yet. can never be against Liverpool, can it? Here's McMahon, he's got Nicol in support. Nicol's got Rosenthal pulling wide right. Plays it in front again. Rush was in behind the defence. Rosenthal to cut it back. Now Houghton, now Nicol, and then the head of David May. Now Houghton again, trying to squeeze it through to Ian Rush. Back out to John Barnes. McMahon, May climbing all over Rush, gets it up, and magnificently away by Garner. Right back for Liverpool is Bruce Grobbelaar. One in the air by John Rose to Shepstone. A vital piece of ball holding there to the man who's looking for the hero's role here, the goal scorer, Simon Garner, playing it to the right place, right up to the corner flag, and conceding the goal kick to Liverpool as the game enters its last minute. An absolutely rip-roaring cup time.
Been a great game, and certainly the substitute for Blackburn has done extremely well since he's come on. He's been full of energy. He's used the ball exceptionally well. He's given them that little bit of dash that I thought they would lose when they came on the field, when they lost Gale and Sellers. Done extremely well.
Don McCoy, the Blackburn manager, gambled on Sellers at the start. He gambled on Garner. The gamble's paid off, and it looks now that they're within a whisker of an absolute sensation, not just of 91, but all time in the FA Cup. A team that's struggling for its very survival in Division 2 against the aristocrats of the Football League. And the aristocrats are very much second cats today. Liverpool have about 20 seconds left to try and get this game back to a replay. Barnes is in there, pulling at it, mulling at it. In by Burrows. Burrows to Nicol. Duxbury away, Nicol back in again. Now John Barnes. Nice little layoff to Rosenthal, back to Barnes, and the cross caught Mims wrong-footed. Shepstone cutting it out of play, and the Blackburn people here can hardly contain themselves. The loss born in controversial circumstances. Then Hussein, equally so, sent off for Liverpool. A match that has had everything: good football, hard football, and loads of talking points. And is there to be another talking point before the finale? Nicol here with Shepstone. Referee has another look at his timepiece. Ray Houghton raids for Liverpool, crosses, Mims win it, and it's in the net. Mark Atkins and OG. Oh, Blackburn.
I'll tell you, before this ball comes over, Jimmy, it looked like it could have been a penalty kick where somebody pushed Gillespie, and that's why the defender was taken by surprise and actually hit him on the foot before going into the back of the net. A great ball from Houghton in this position, but watch Gillespie as the ball comes over. Gets a little nudge, look, going up for it, and that's why the defender, I think it was Aikens, was caught by surprise. But what a disaster for Blackburn. Kenny Dalglish will be saying his prayers tonight, that's for sure.
Just when the journalists had their stories wrapped up, it was hold that story in Fleet Street and elsewhere. It was hold your breath, Liverpool. The game was in injury time and the game is over. And that was, as far as Dalglish and Liverpool is concerned, the great Houdini of the FA Cup of 1991. In the end, Mark Atkins, the unfortunate player for Blackburn, they did enough to win it, but Liverpool did enough too, I suppose, to battle on for a draw that will be talked about as long as there's cup football. John, it was a super match.
Certainly one of the best games I've ever seen, and certainly cup tie, it was brilliant. The only thing that spoiled it was the referee's decisions. I think both players should have finished with 11 players on the field, but full marks to Liverpool for keeping going. Very sorry for Blackburn because they've had heroes all over the pitch, and it was an unfortunate goal to give away. But it's always if you keep playing and keep doing the right things. Beautiful ball by Houghton for Liverpool to equalise. And the game's never over until the whistle blows, as they say, and Liverpool proved that today.
In the first minute of the second half, Garner, the lead for Blackburn. In the last minute of the second half, an OG that brings Liverpool